Okay, the Leafs complete that California swing. 3 games, 3 wins, all for Martin Jones. He lets in 2 goals in those 3 games. Pretty good. So Leafs beat the Sharks 4-1 in what would be considered a game of hockey. Yeah, that was about it. Nothing special. A little bit, some special things. So here's my thoughts, my reaction, my recap, whatever you want to call it. Here we go. Leafs versus Sharks. Let's get into it. So first off, there were tons of posts in this game. The Leafs hit like 6. The Sharks hit a few as well. In the first period, I think one Shark player hit a post. And then you had, I think it was Matthews hit one, and then Nylander hit one, then Marner hit one, and then Hurdle got a penalty for tripping Riley, and then Granlund used his hand on the puck off the draw. So the Leafs got their 5-on-3, their second of the year. And they said on the broadcast that the Leafs didn't, what was it? Was it they didn't get a 5-on-3 till the last game of the year last year, or they didn't get a goal on a 5-on-3 till the last game of last year? Either way, it doesn't matter. Mitch Marner scores on the 5-on-3 with a slap shot, a one-timer that goes over the pad, under the blocker, I think there, of Blackwood, under the arm. I don't know. Nylander got another point. Riley got another point. Mitch Marner scored. Marner's at 40 points this year, and that's great. It was awesome. He scored on a 5-on-3. Then at the end of the first period, Matthew Nyes with a great play up the boards, a great rush, gets the puck through the defender, and it's a 2-on-1. He kind of skates backwards like NHL, like 20, 21, 22, 23. Can you do it in NHL 24? I don't know. But instead, he tries to feed Mitch Marner. And like me and probably every other Leaf fan was like, oh, nice. Be selfish, man. You deserve it. Just take that puck, go to the backhand, score. Even Mitch Marner gives him a look like, that's yours. Do it. And like, these are the kind of things Matt Nice can do. I said it last year. He did it against Tampa Bay in the playoffs. And you see these little spurts when he does it. And you're like, come on, Matt. You can do this. And you can see in his eyes like, I can take guys one-on-one. I can win battles. I can score goals in this league. Just let's put it all together because he is gonna be a menace. So in the end, after the first period, the shots are 18-3 for the Leafs. Like I said, it was a game. The Sharks did have a 2-on-1. I thought Jones had to come across, make a big save. I think everyone else did. And then you see the replay and you're like, oh, Duclair hit the side of the net. Okay. Yeah, they hit a bar in that period as well. There's not much left to do. They came into the game with 10 straight losses. They got 11 now, but God, what an awful first period. So then we move into the second. And then the second period was pretty tame. It was a really tame period till like the final 2.5 minutes. The Sharks only had 2 shots on net. I think the Leafs only had 5. And then there was like a little flurry for San Jose, and they got a plethora. That's a nice word. A plethora of shots. And I think they ended the period with 7 or 8. So I guess there's a positive, but really a pretty tame second period. Well, up until Holmberg, who's in the lineup for Robertson, gets a nice one-timer chance, a nice save by Blackwood. And then at the end of the period, Max Domi, he beats out the icing call and he keeps the play alive. And Yarncroke does a spin in front of the net, shoots, fires. Blackwood makes a save and it squeaked by him. And you're like, wow, Yarncroke has 10 goals now. 299 points said on the broadcast, but Yarncroke wanted that puck, so maybe he thought he was at 300 points. I have no idea. But he scored, made it 2-0, and that was sweet. And that was like it for the second period. And then we go to the third period. And you know what? The third period was good. You know what? San Jose went for it. They did. They went for it. They tried. They gave it their all. They're just not very good. And they met Martin Jones, who just shut the door like he's done against LA. Well, he shut all the doors against LA, and majority of the doors, except for one, against Anaheim. He does the same thing here against San Jose. Now it's 2-0 into the third period, and then Bertuzzi does just a little tap pass to Willie, who's streaking down a la Phil Kessel, and he snipes, posting it, literally like Phil Kessel. And then I was just like, whoa, wow. There's an extra 250,000 per year for Willie. There's more, but so they make it 3-0, and then Granlund does score on a open backdoor play. That was a lovely pass. I don't even know who passed it to him. So a goal went in against Martin Jones, but you let in one goal. They won 4-1. You know what I mean? Like, he's been phenomenal. So I think on Tuesday, Martin Jones deserves a break, and they're playing San Jose again. So open up the cage, let Hildebeest in there. Let him go. Let him play great in Toronto in front of his home crowd against the lowly San Jose Sharks, who have now lost 11 straight, and give him a chance. Let Martin Jones have a little break. Like, he did this whole California road trip, right? And he dominated on it, and sure, he deserves to start again, but you might as well let Hildeby get his opportunity. You have him there for a while. You're going to need him to play eventually. Why not against San Jose? Wait him in there. You know what I mean? So it was 3-1. Leafs started to I guess a little bit of pushback. You could tell after the first period, they're like, oh, wow, San Jose is not very good. Let's take her easy. And they did, even when they're up 3-0, even up 3-1. And then John Tavares and William Nylander play a you go, no, you go, no, you go, you go. Okay, I guess I'll take the one-timer now in front of the net. Literally, Tavares, you're standing almost in the crease, and Willie's at the side, and then Blackwood makes a great save. And then Willie goes, I guess I'll just bounce this off you and score. Give me an extra 250K, Brad. Oh, God. He's going to cost so much money. Oh, God. Anyway, the Leafs win a game that they should win. They win 4-1. They dominate. There was, even when San Jose made it 3-1, there was literally, like, I had no feeling. It was just, yep, okay. Damn, Martin Jones letting a goal. Shoot. So here are my final thoughts. Brad, just sign him. Just sign William Nylander. Elliot Friedman, the Freege, he sent out a tweet saying, like, it could be done by Monday. 8 years, $92 million. That's around $11.5 million. I don't care at this point. Just sign him. Sign William Nylander, 8 years, 11.5. July 1st. Do the same thing for Mitch. Whatever. Same contract. 8 years, $11.5 million. Sure. Cool. Whatever. Then figure out the 24-25 season. Just figure it out. Just make it work with John Tavares at his $11 million. And then John take a massive dip. You know what? Just like, do you know what? I'm a hometown boy. I'm wearing the C. We've already won the cup in 23-24. We won it again in 24-25. Let's go for the three-peat and for years to go. Let's go. I'll do 4 years at $5 million or 5 years at 4. I'll do a discount for you. And then we're going to be like, sweet. And then we, maybe we don't sign a guy like Brody at $5 million or Klingberg at 4.5 or give Samsonov 3.3. Just go with Wall and Hill to be like from here on. But I don't care. Just sign William Nylander. Everyone's going to be like, wow, it's going to be like the Kadri contract. I don't know. He was over a point per game last year. And now he's freaking dominating. And like you saw spurts like his career that he's dominated. It's like they've taken the shackles off and just said, you be you. And he goes, okay. Like Austin Matthews said, he came in last year like just being buff or whatever, and he was just a menace. And look at what he's done this year. He's a menace. Let William Nylander be. Sign him to 8 years, and then I'll go buy a William Nylander jersey for my little one. He's got the flow going. My wife says he's like a little William Nylander out there, which is cute. Yeah, that's my final thoughts. Just sign the kid. I don't care. God, just make me happy. Anyway, Leafs win. They sweep California. Thank God. The sky was falling when they lost to Columbus. I was pissed off. You could see other videos. I'm happy now because winning makes you happy. All right, everyone. I hope you have a great rest of the weekend. See you on Tuesday after they play San Jose. Hopefully Hildeby is playing. And yeah, why doesn't Austin Matthews get his 31st at that time? William Nylander can score again. Let's just win like 8-0. That sounds good to me. Anyway, take care, everyone. Go Leafs, go.